Hi everyone, welcome once again to my channel. Today we are gonna be assembling a Christmas tree pop-up card. And basically this is a card that has an envelope that looks like a gift. And then once we pull up the card, we get a Christmas tree that has a 360 degrees look all around, and once you fold it you have this look, and you can see is also a beautiful design to have as a decoration for your spaces or even on top of your Christmas tree if you want. So the materials are listed on the description below, and these are all the pieces for the 360 100 degrees that we need. So the pieces are gonna be attached this way. I'm using glitter cardstock for the white pieces and green glitter also for these pieces that go like this. It's adhesive glitter, by the way. So because the white piece of the Christmas tree is glitter cardstock, I'm gonna attach this adhesive glitter to the white piece using glue, even that the green glitter already is adhesive. And the reason why is because sometimes these two pieces don't attach very well, and I want to make sure that no matter what, these pieces are gonna stay together. So that's why I'm using glue. So your reference to make sure is this piece is attached correctly is the top of the tree, and then you can start gluing everything going down. This is a good way for me to kind of make sure that the pieces are attached, and also because I'm using glue, I'm just gonna hold these two pieces with a clip so it won't move during the time that I'm gluing the whole piece all around. And also the same step needs to be followed for the back of this piece. And as you see, the bottom has the bottom of this piece has a cut line. So once this green piece has been attached, we need to cut that area to keep it that way, because we're gonna need that to have these two pieces together later, the two white pieces. So this is how it's gonna look, and now it goes to the back. So before that, I'm just gonna cut right here. So now let's do the back. So for the back, I didn't use glue because the back of this white piece it doesn't have glitter, so I don't think I need glue on top of the sticky section that the adhesive glitter already has. And this is how this is gonna look. And the next we're gonna do is add this part of the ornaments. It's also made with vinyl, but this is not with glitter, but kind of. It's like more like adhesive foil, and you can either use vinyl or you can use cardstock. Then make sure these corners are on top of the green area, because that will give you a good reference of where to position this piece. And again, because the white piece is glitter cardstock, this vinyl may not stick very well, so you may need to use glue also, or you can use normal cardstock instead vinyl for this piece. That way you can make sure that the piece is not gonna get separated later. It would be bad if our friends or family receive the card and this piece is not sticking anymore. So keep in mind that part. If you use vinyl, then the white piece needs to be just normal cardstock, or vice versa. So now we have to do the same with the back of this piece, and this piece needs to be even with the one at front. That way they get kind of like attached to each other. So you have a reference here to know where they should go. And also try to kind of do the same when you are doing the second piece, so they are also even comparing to this one. Just adjusting this one that didn't go where it's supposed to. And now I'm just gonna do this cut once again. Make sure the cut line is still there. Now we are going to do the same with this piece. This one has the cut line on top. So now I have my two pieces ready. I follow the same steps that I followed for the first one, and now I'm just going to cut the line that was here originally before I glued the green glitter and the piece for the ornaments. Just like this. So now this piece goes right here, and one of the reasons we need this piece is because it's gonna hold the bottom attached together. But before that, we are gonna start assembling these two pieces. Do this step carefully because you know the Christmas tree has a design and we don't want to get it destroyed if we push it too hard down. So I'm gonna hold the two pieces like this because I want them to keep even, especially at the bottom, which is the part that we are gonna attach together. So then we are gonna fold the both sides of each piece. So we have one at the front and one on the back. And if you feel like you need more clips, feel free to use them to make sure that the two pieces are holding and are attached evenly. So we are gonna fold also the pieces in the back side, and let's double check once again just to make sure pieces are still there. So then this piece is gonna go right here. If you feel that it's kind of tight between the pieces that need to fold, you can feel free and cut the corners a little bit, not for the white piece but for the brown one. And you may not need to do this. It will depend if the score lines were well made when you made the cut. Sometimes happened to me that once I cut the pieces, for some reason my machine creates the score lines in a weird way. I don't know if that's your case, but if so, you can just cut the brown piece a little bit on each side, and then test it, folding the corners or sides of the white piece, just to make sure they fold without problem. Just like this. And if you see, I'm using also hot glue, but you can use just regular glue, but you will need to wait until it's completely dry. So I'm doing the same here, and I'm cutting the sides because one of them wasn't fitting very well. Also may happen when we just didn't fold it the pieces, the sides very well here. Okay, so now I have these 4 pieces ready, and I'm gonna work with the base. So the base has 4 score lines, well actually 3 with the 2 on each side. It's gonna have this shape. In the middle, it's gonna have to be accordingly to the middle of the Christmas tree, to make sure the base is centered according to the Christmas tree. So you can see you have the middle of the tree right here. It's hard to see it on the video, but it's right here. And now we are just gonna add hot glue to one of these pieces that we folded previously. And I'm just gonna hold it for a little bit just to make sure it's dry before I move it. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other side. Putting hot glue on the piece that was folded before. And now I'm gonna do the same with the back. Again, I'm adding hot glue. It doesn't need to be a lot, just enough to hold the base, just like this. And then I'm gonna do the same with this piece. And then just have to attach these pieces for the base. And then once we fold it, this is the effect that we're gonna get. Don't worry about the top, that looks kind of not even right now, but that's gonna be folded with the stars that we have as part of the pieces. So I'm holding these pieces like this just to keep them together, aligned together, because we are gonna add the stars. So the 3 pieces or points need to be standing up, and this star is also made with glitter, adhesive glitter, but I'm adding glue because it may not stick very well because it's going against glitter too. So if you want to have a 360 100 degrees for the stars also, so you need 4, but you can just add 1 at front and 1 in the back, and you still get a good, you can still get a good result. I will show you a picture in a minute. But for this particular car, I'm just making it 360 100 degrees. 360 degrees, sorry. Now I'm doing the back, and that's basically what you will need to do, is do back and front and then glue them together and you will be all set. But I'm gonna do with 4, so that gives more chance to open the card, and you will see once this step is done. I'm adding glue once again. So what I'm doing now is I fold this by half to make it fit in those spaces, and it's like going to right and left side, just like this. And I'm adding hot glue again to hold them together, because even that is the adhesive against the adhesive, I noticed before that it doesn't glue very well, so I'm using the hot glue just to make sure the stars are not gonna get separated later. So if you use 4 stars, the process could be a little bit tricky, because you have to make sure they fit very well and evenly. So you can just use 2 stars and you will still get a good result. So now I'm gonna place the number 4. So I'm creating a score line in the middle and folding it. And I'm glue just like this on one of the sides, so I can still touch the other one to attach the star. So I'm pressing with my fingers to make sure all the pieces are attached together. So now that I have the 4 stars, so you can see that it has a 360 degrees look also. So now it's time to add the ornaments. I'm using adhesive vinyl, foil vinyl. This one seems to attach much better against the clear cardstock, but I'm still using hot glue just a little bit, just to make double check, that make sure that they will stay together. So now I'm just gonna do the same step. We attach the rest of the ornaments to the sides, a couple of ones on each side, and right here, and also in the back. So now here I have added all the ornaments all around, and you can see that looks very nice. So let's create the envelope now. So for the envelope, I need these 3 pieces. I made this one using the wrapping paper. I got it at Hobby Lobby, sorry. But before we attach those pieces, I'm gonna create like a score line on this yellow part, which is the one that goes at the bottom or at the back of the card, because that's gonna be my reference to add glue all around to attach the pieces together, because I'm not folding pieces here. So now I'm gonna glue this red piece to the green one. And now I'm gonna attach the word Merry Christmas on top of my red piece. And the word Merry Christmas is made with glitter vinyl also. And all the materials are listed on the description below with the links in case you want to buy them. Except for the wrapping paper from Hobby Lobby, because I bought it last year and I don't know if they still have it. So you could use a different cardstock or a different wrapping paper that you may have. Now my envelope is going to be attached to this part, and because I created the score lines, I know where to add the glue, and then I just have to attach these 2 pieces like this. envelope ready, and I'm just making sure the warmer Christmas it has been glued very well. And then I put my Christmas tree inside. And last thing I can do is I can add some ribbon. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. Okay, this little thing, just to add something, make it nice. And my card is ready now. So we pull out the card, we fold it, and we have this nice Christmas tree. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and it's a nice card, especially for Christmas time. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.